Hello, this is Suvarna coming live from Germany. Again, I'm live after a long time with uh, our episode, me and my mentor and my business partner, Anastasia, Business Enquiries of the Month. In this episode, we will be discussing frequently asked questions from our business inquiries so that it will be helpful to you and you can find your answers in this episodes. So we have today a three inspiring mompreneurs from this community: Natasha from Spain, Mary from US, and Sandy from UK. So they will be answering to our questions, and my business partner Anastasia will be asking them the questions. But before we start this session, I would like to introduce a little bit about myself. Those who don't know me, I am Suvarna. I am staying in Cologne, Germany, past 7 years now with my husband and two kids. I am a teacher by profession, but now a stay home mom and proud digital business owner and mentor, helping people to set up their own successful digital businesses with necessary tools, training, guidance, and support. The purpose of this interview series is to answer your questions because we all were there at some point of time. We also asked the similar kind of questions to our mentors when we connected, and then we took educated decision to join this community. So I hope this interview will definitely find some value for you. And I would like to request Anastasia. Before that, I would like to thank you to all my mompreneurs. In spite of weekend, they gave time for this live. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'm really appreciate that. And I would like to request Anastasia to start this session. Anastasia, over to you.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? It was kind of my Wi-Fi was not doing well. I don't know if you lost me for a couple of seconds. So I hope it will be all right now. So yeah, we will start with our whys. I mean, with the whys, of course, introduction first, and the whys of our today's guests. So let's start from Mary. Mary, could you please introduce yourself and shortly share to us, to our viewers, about your why you decided to go digital and start this online business? You need to unmute yourself.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for having me here. As you can see, my name is Mary Ajiman. I live in the United States, Boston precisely. I'm a mom to three kids, a wife, and a practicing family nurse practitioner. Those of you in Europe, it's like a general practitioner, a master's prepared nurse. And so I see patients like a general practitioner and a proud digital business owner. And I love that part because I get to see all these beautiful ladies and interact with them and learn from them. And I'm grateful. So that's a little bit about me. My why is huge. My why is huge in the sense that we come abroad and we realize it's not that rosy. Even with people will say, not to brag, but with a good job, you still feel like at the end of the month or with responsibilities and everything, you are not living the life you want. To make more, you have to do overtime, which takes you away from your family, the kids you want, the kids you love, the kids you want to spend time with. So it comes in a way. So my why is to earn enough and do the things I love, spending time with my family, traveling when we want, when and where we want to, and also to support my parents back home and give my kids a better future. Because if you have enough, then you can invest in other areas and help your kids, especially over here when they go into school, college loans. You don't want your kids starting with debts. So my why is big. My why is big, and that's a little bit of. I could sit here and talk about it, but I think that sums it all up. Thank you.
Wow, and it's beautiful.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for sharing that with us and with our viewers. So let's ask, yeah, Natasha second. Next, could you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your why?
Hello, everybody. Oh, thank you for the invitation. My name is Natasha. I am originally from the Netherlands. I've been living in Spain for over 24 years. I'm also a mom. I'm a mom of two teenagers. The reason why, my former occupation was a medical interpreter and receptionist. That's what I've been doing for the last 15 years, around 15 years. I've been doing that. And about 4 years ago, I lost my job, a job I really enjoyed, a job I loved. It paid reasonable, so I could live a normal, decent life. But I never expected I would lose that job. So I found myself in a position that I had no job. Yes, my husband was working at the time, but I didn't want to live. Didn't want to live off my husband. I don't know if that's the correct words, but I just wanted to be. I just wanted my own independence. I think every woman should have their own independence. But the time I was at home looking for other jobs, I found my time at home very precious. I just had more need to stay home with my kids and be there, for simple things. They can get sick, or vacation days, and I was never around. So I wanted something for myself that I could do for myself. I wanted to replace my income the traditional way and be a parent. So that's how I landed up here. I just happened to see an ad on my Facebook, and that's how I popped in. And just as Mary said, yes, we can go on about our wives because I have so many wives. But this was my main reason why I started the business.
Yes, we can go and we can go and how you say it, go on and on with our whys. Especially what I have noticed that, I mean, I guess with all of us, like some of us started like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and whys are also changing. I mean, my why was at the beginning, honestly, I just wanted extra money. That was my why, because I didn't even know anything about online business, honestly. So I was like looking for extra income to help my husband to supplement our income. So that was my main why. But when I started this business, I saw that it's so much more than only extra income. So my why is changed during this almost 3 years in the business. So now I have so much more than only extra. I mean, my goal and dreams are so much more than only extra income. So yeah, I can understand. Yeah, we can go on, and this interview would be very, very long. So okay. And Sandy, next, please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your why.
Hi, everyone. Yes, I'm from the United States, from Washington, D.C., but I live here in the UK. And Natasha and Mary have really said everything. So my motivation was to be present for my children, like Natasha said, and like Mary said, to give my children a better future. I'm an English teacher and I'm a Spanish teacher. I am very independent and I don't like to have a boss. So for me, that's been the greatest motivator is I really don't want to have a 9 to 5 job and negotiate my time off. And I just don't want a boss to dictate my life. So that's why after 2 years, I'm still pushing, I'm still building my business and very proud of it.
Totally understand. Yeah, we all want to be at the end. I mean, as a result, we all want to be boss free. Yeah, especially those who are still working. Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much, ladies, for introduction and for sharing your whys. It's so beautiful. I love to hear all different whys people have in our community. So yeah, now we have today prepared 3 business questions, which are being asked by our followers, by our leads, people who are actually interested in learning more about our digital business, about this business model. So the first question, which is frequently being asked, is I will ask that question to I prepared that question to Mary. So Mary, you can unmute yourself. I have this question for you.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that you are receiving these questions as well. I think we all are. So it's very, very common question. So people are coming and asking how much I will be earning once I will start this digital business. So can you please tell how your experience?
All right. Thank you for the question. Yeah. So I just have to put this out there that this is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay. And there is no set rules as to how much you can earn. There is no limit to it, actually. There is no cap. The cap or the earning or the amount you earn is the limit you put on yourself. Some people came in and they go like, I want to earn 500 a week. Some people have this big dream. I want to earn 5 figures a week. And you will be amazed. Some people are earning more than my salary for a month in a day. So there is no cap to it. And for the fact that you can set your own target, your own goal, will kind of give you the how, because we know our why. Our why is what we want to achieve. So if you have a strong why, you will have a big how. And that big how will determine how much you earn. And my God, I can sit here and just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, because after school, after masters and everything, some months the money I earn, even in a day, is more than my week salary as a nurse practitioner. So, in a nutshell, what you earn is what you want. And what you want will determine how much effort you put into it. Because it definitely, definitely, definitely pays off. I guess that's all that I have to say about that.
Perfectly answered. Yes, I totally agree. We are only the only variable in this business. So everything depends on our time and effort we put into this business. As Mary said, there is no cap. So yeah, I hope we have clarified it for people who are having this kind of question. So my next question is to Sandy. So we prepared, me and Svardan, we prepared this question for Sandy. Could you please explain our viewers what is the difference between M.L.M So multi-level marketing and our business. Why our business is not MLM.
Yes, I was so excited when Sravana gave me this question because I come from a multi-level marketing background. So in the United States, I did 3 multi-level marketing businesses, and I'll explain the main differences. So first, with the multi-level marketing is there are a lot of products that you need to promote or push on people, and you don't get paid until you've sold X amount of products. With our business, we don't have a monthly quota, so we don't have products to push on people. So no vitamins, no makeup, none of sports drinks, multivitamins, none of that. So that's the main difference. And then the second difference is that we get paid when we send business to our suppliers. So there's no minimum quota on that. This is your business for life. You never get demoted. You never lose your business. And with the other companies that I worked with in the United States is that, yes, once I stopped, when I didn't bring them customers or clients or business, I lost my business completely. And with this business, it's forever yours. And I love that about that. Some months you do really well, and some months there's nothing, but it's yours for life. And those are the 2 major differences.
Can I chip in briefly, please?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So with the reason why this is not an MLM, like we all get that question a lot. If it's an MLM, you see my hand like that, right? Okay. You do your hand like you bring your hand together like a triangle. The top people get paid more than you get paid. Okay. But our business model is this way. So you get paid. You get paid first. And it doesn't matter that you came in today. If you work harder, if you are determined, you can even rise above those who have been in there for longest. So you get paid first, and as you rise and you rise, you can, at the end of the day, take every commission that comes in. So that's why it's not an MLM. The top people don't get, those who have been there longer don't get paid more than you if you are under them. So look at it this way. It's not an MLM. You get paid first. That is what I always do, this gesture to kind of bring it up home. Thank you. That's about it.
Wow, thank you, Mary. I was already thinking, what is this? What is that? Now I totally understand. I mean, it's very obvious. This is pyramid scheme. Yeah. So because the top people are rich ones, and those in the end, I mean, at the bottom, they mostly lose money. In our business, it's other way around. Yeah, first you are getting paid, even if you, as you said, came today. You are the one who gets paid first. So yes, it's perfect explanation. And also, I want to add to that, we don't recruit people. So as Sandy said, we don't go door to door and sell products to people. We don't push any products. We don't recruit. I love this word because people coming to us and say, do I need to recruit in this business if I join you? Say, no, we don't recruit. I don't recruit you. You came to me. So that's the difference. You came to me and I don't sell you anything. So yeah, that's yes, of course, I love to also to mention that we have our beautiful automated system which does the selling for us. So that's also the difference. We have products, of course, otherwise how we would get paid, how we would get paid commissions. So of course we have products involved, but we are not selling the products ourselves. We don't push products to people. products being sold on our behalf by our beautiful automated system. So yeah, that's the difference. Okay, thank you, ladies. It was perfectly explained. And our last question, last and not least, very important question to Natasha, for Natasha. So people are often, coming to us and say, why do I need to watch your webinar? Just tell me, tell me now, tell me in the message in just in, couple of sentences. I don't have time, can you please tell me? So why is it important to watch our info webinar to learn more about the business? And also, what is our webinar? What is it about, and why it is important to watch it? And at the end of the webinar, something in my eye. Sorry. And at the end of the webinar, they're telling to take the next step if people are interested to take the next step. If they're interested to learn deeper about the business, about the whole business concept. If they're interested to learn more, they need to take that next step. Why is it important? So could you please tell us? Thank you.
Well, the reason why most of us, practically all of us start this business because we want more time. We don't want to waste more time. And that's what our presentation is for. The easiest and fastest way to understand how the system works is to watch this presentation. That's how we all started. Of course, if you have questions afterwards, then with pleasure we will answer them. But it's like reading a book. You don't read the end of the book and then go back to the first part. So you have to. There's just easy steps to follow that we all had to take. It's a 90-minute presentation. If you don't have time to watch it, then simply you don't have time for this business, because you do have to put in time. It won't be given to you in a silver platter, and so you do have to take the necessary steps. And just follow the procedure, and everything will be explained into details in every part. Of course, the webinar won't cover everything, but it will give you good insight and what the online space is all about, because there are so many digital businesses out there, and we want to show you what the difference is between our system and other systems, like the typical multi-level marketing systems, like the ladies already explained. And just wanted to add it to that you are never going to be boss free, even if you're doing a multi-level marketing business, because the product is not yours. The product is always in possession of somebody else. So you're never going to be boss free. And at the end, it does have an opt-in. So the webinar is free. So if you're interested, you can just take the next step that will give you to the payment option. In that next step, we will explain literally everything what we didn't get to explain in the webinar. Everything is literally explained to you. So every single detail. And if you then decide not to join, or it's simply not what you expected, then you can simply ask a refund. You have 30 days to check everything out. We all started this way. We all had time to check everything out ourselves, do your research, ask around, interact with other business, with other people in the community, and then check it out. It's totally risk-free. There are no obligations at all. So we will never ask you money, or you will never lose money. So it's absolutely 100% risk-free up till the end. Up to the end. So you are the only one that can decide if you want to go next. And simply, if you're not interested, there won't be any questions asked. You simply ask, we simply refund your money, and that's it. So the easiest and fastest way to understand how the system works is to watch the presentation and then see for yourself.
Yes, absolutely agree with Natasha. She explained everything perfectly, answered this question perfectly. So I hope our viewers understand now why is it important to watch the webinar, and that if they're really, really interested in in learning more about this business, they have to watch it. And 90 minutes, it's not that much. It's one Netflix movie, which you can just skip.
Exactly.
Yes, and yeah, one Netflix movie, get you don't get paid for that, let's say.
Mm.
So yeah, and if you put that time to learn something new about the digital world, it can be very, very beneficial for your future. So invest your
Yes, you have
time
to be you have to be
wisely.
willing to put in that time. If you're not willing to
Yes,
put in that time, then I mean, you can't expect not putting in time into anything and expecting to learn and earn. That's it. That's impossible.
exactly. Yes,
Likely that will be a scam. Hmm.
exactly. If you don't need to do anything, you just need to
Yeah,
give somebody money. So that's
yeah,
you just need to run, just run
exactly.
as fast as possible. So thank you so much, ladies, for answering these questions. Yeah, I hope. The next in our next live interview, we will be answering new questions. We will bring new people, new guests to our interview, so that our viewers can see more people from different backgrounds, from different countries, and to show you how different we are, yes, how different we are, and from different countries. So how global we are. So yes, and to our viewers, if you're watching it and you have some other questions, business related, what you would like to know, you can put your questions in the comment section, and we will try to answer it in our next live interview. So we will write it down so that we don't forget, and we will try to answer it in our next live interview. So okay. Thank you so much, ladies, for answering all your questions, sharing your whys and introducing yourself. It was very, very lovely to connecting with you all. And back to Suvarna. The floor is yours.
Thank you, dear Natasha, and thank you all the mompreneurs. So I enjoyed thoroughly listening to your whys, your stories, and yes, we all are having our whys to start something new in life. And when our why is strong, I truly believe in this. When your why is strong, you will end up how becomes easy. This phrase. So this is you now we are on the screen and you see we are from different walks of life running this businesses successfully. So it's a simple this is not a rocket science. It is a simple marketing strategy that anyone can learn. So if you are really interested in working online, not to work harder, work smarter, please check out, connect with any one of us, me, Natasha, Mary, Anastasia, Sandy, any one of us, connect with us, ask your doubts. We are happy and we are ready to solve your doubts and happy to help you. Watch that info session because any business model cannot be explained in one message, one text, one call. You need to check it out if it's for you or not. That we cannot decide on behalf of you. That is why it's important to watch the webinar. We are having live webinar on every Tuesdays and Thursday where you will get all information about this business model. We all are having our websites, so connect with that person. You just have to register on that person's website with your name and email address, and that person will send you all the required details about the webinar access. So, hope you get some value from this interview series. We will come to you next time, another episode with different questions, with different guests. Definitely for sure. Thank you, Anastasia, hosting with me. And thank you, all the mompreneur, once again. In spite of your hectic schedule on weekends, you uh, support us for this life. And those who are watching, thank you so much. So, see you next time. Till that time, enjoy your weekend. Take care and bye bye. Sayonara.